All right, ladies and gentlemen, special late night live from Tampa and Cincinnati. It's Tuesday Night Live. It's the Z-Man, Florida's greatest. With me is my motherfucker, Tyler. How are you, Tyler?
Good, dude. Always introduced as the motherfucker, huh?
That's the new tagline. Maybe we get some merch in 2023. The motherfucker, Tyler.
It just says, I'm the motherfucker. I like it.
I remember Mike Polk, comedian Mike Polk, funny guy out of Cleveland.
Still alive?
Still alive. He was my roommate for 3 years. And we were in a sketch group called Last Call Cleveland for years. Yeah. We had a public access TV show. It was a lot of fun.
Kind of popular.
It was at the time, but we would like drink and like come up with sketches and stuff like that. And just for fun in between, we'd always be like, musical guest, the Cranberries, and your host. And we like make up some obscure Linda Hamilton. Just like weird musical guest, Belle Biv DeVoe, and your host, John Cryer. We do that like nonstop, and it was just we were getting drunk, and we couldn't stop doing it.
Love it.
I think Daryl Hammond does it now. The announcing for Saturday Night Live.
Oh, really? See, I haven't watched.
Well, you're not missing out. From what
I mean, ever since Pete Davidson said he's not going to be on there anymore, I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I think America said, you know what? What are we doing? Why are we watching this?
I saw the other day, Pete, and this is not shitting on him. This is like how obsessed people are with him. One, I'm talking about him right now. But two, with his like, he's now like seeing that Emily, whatever her last name is, right? And it's been maybe a fucking week, right? So an article I saw was like the full timeline of Pete and Emily's relationship. I was like, fucking 6 days worth? What?
Dude, I didn't even know he was in a relationship already.
Yeah, I mean, who's surprised?
Yeah.
I cannot pronounce her last name.
Yeah, every time Pete Davidson's trending, he's either breaking up with somebody or dating somebody. It's one of the two.
I was going to say that. Well, the third one is or either threaten to kill himself. Yeah,
one of the two. Here, I'm pulling this one up right here. I just Googled it real quick. I just for the people that are watching on the video chat, I don't subscribe to CNN. I just pulled it up. It says Pete Davidson and Emily Ratajkowski.
Yes, yeah.
Very Polish. Spotted at the Knicks game. There he is, courtside with his. Oh, he's sitting next to Ben Stiller,
which is cool. That's the coolest thing about the photo. The other cool thing about the photo is that she, hopefully, she drank the beer because she's got a beer, right? That's a beer.
Yeah, they both got beers.
Well, fine for him, but like she's supposed to be a model, I think. Isn't it interesting how models like aren't actually like drop dead gorgeous?
I beg to differ. Some of them are pretty fucking hot.
Well, some, not all.
No, like Tom Brady's ex-wife Giselle stinks. She's not that hot.
Well, there you go. See, I would agree.
But there are very attractive models. Come on.
So the other one that's probably not popular is that I never, like, even in her heyday, Trump's wife,
Melania.
I think that at a quick glance, you can confuse her for Caitlyn Jenner.
Whoa. Look at you.
I do.
Well,
because it's true.
Breaking news. I'd fuck Caitlyn Jenner.
It's true.
I'd fuck Bruce if there had enough Zimas in me. Just kidding.
No, you're not. That dude has a gold medal, right?
I know. Yeah, that guy's the greatest. I mean, in 1977, he was the greatest men's athlete in the Olympics.
R.I.P.
And now he's a girl.
Think about how much better he would have been back then as a girl.
Yeah, he was on the cover of the Wheaties box. He beat West Germany and Russia. Now West Germany and Russia lost to a girl. Ha ha! Suck it.
Congrats, USA. Huh?
Shot you. You watch the World Cup? I don't know what the fuck. I played soccer too.
I only watched it because there's like it's pronounced Iran. So there's an Iranian journalist for like the whole like press day leading up to the match that like one of our like star players. His name's also Tyler. Good name. I guess like Tyler had said like Iran, which we all do.
And I run,
and the journalist
so
was
far away.
He was a dick, and he's like, first of all, it is Iran, not Iran. Let's get that straight from here on forward. Blah blah blah. Right, and just like try to say like, and what about you? You're black in America. Blah blah. And Tyler handled it perfectly.
Like a pro, like most Tylers do,
of course. And so from there, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to watch this match because I hope we kick their dicks in. And we won 1-0. We didn't kick their dicks in, but we won. USA. It was cool.
Fucking America. Cool. America. Fuck yeah. That was what an underrated movie.
Dude, I would like to go back and actually see and count how long that sex scene was.
It was, I saw in the theaters, and it was, I mean, they should be talked about.
It felt like it went on for forever.
Trey Parker.
It's just going at it.
I don't watch South Park anymore, but God damn it. I mean, the fact that they're still on it and still doing it and still killing it. I mean, they should be talked about in the conversation.
They did a musical.
Yeah. I mean,
wasn't it award winning too?
I think so.
Tony?
I never watched it.
I could be wrong. The Mormon, right?
Yeah, the Book of Mormon, is it? Or the
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but
the Mormon is actually what's that comedian's name? Fuck it, I drew a blank.
The Mormon?
Yeah.
That sounds like a new movie coming to Netflix streaming service. The Mormon. They show him walking through Salt Lake City.
The Book of Mormon is the winner of 9 Tony Awards.
That's funny.
That's ridiculous. That's
good for Matt Stone. Good for Trey Parker. You guys did it. And they're in that movie Basketball.
Basketball. Dude, it's an amazing movie.
Yeah, to have 9 Oscars. Just kidding.
To have Al Michaels and who's the other motherfucker in that? Just to like, that was one of the best scenes talking about the cheerleaders, and Al Michaels turns to what's his face, and he's like, he goes, and to think that just a few years ago they were only in high school. It's like, you cannot get away, and especially today, if some fucking like woke person came across that movie and saw that scene, they'd throw a fucking fit and they try and get Al Michaels off of Thursday.
Oh yeah, they're done. It's over. Yeah, you can't. There's so many movies you just can't make anymore because they'll go fucking crazy. They'll get butter. They'll take away your career. They'll end you. They'll end everything you've worked hard for. I love when they were like going in the past, digging up shit on people. Like, yeah, motherfucker, it was 1977. Of course. Like,
that's the thing. They're offended by you saying times were different back then. Yeah. When the truth is, they absolutely were. They absolutely were.
Yeah.
Get over it.
I know. I don't know. Everyone's crazy. Everyone's losing their mind. And apparently everyone is talking about Kanye now. Dude. I don't know if you saw, there's a comic named, is he comic Tim Pool? He was just on his podcast. I guess his new thing's the Walk Off podcast.
I don't know. I saw this article. I don't know who this guy is or what the podcast is. But I mean, it's obviously popular enough for Kanye to be on it. But I mean, Kanye's been doing some really cool stuff lately. So it's a great time for this Tim Pool guy to get him on. Seriously.
Oh, it's page clicks. You're getting it.
Yeah.
He's like a YouTuber political commentator. Like I thought he was a comic. I know a couple comedians that have gone on. So he swings right wing, and that's more of his narrative, I think. But yeah, he went on.
Okay, yeah, you're talking about the podcast.
Yeah.
But
he went on, and he was only on for 15 minutes, and he just walked off. He had enough.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just pulled up the video. So I have watched just a little bit of this guy's stuff. But yeah, no, this is he's a big podcaster. Obviously, he's what 1.4 million subscribers on YouTube. And the article that I had read was like he had walked off almost like because of nothing, right? He was just like, he was like, did you really ask, Trump to be your vice president, right? Like something as like basic as that.
Yeah, it was very awkward. It was very weird. I don't listen to Tim Pool, and if you're offended, I don't care. There's a lot of podcasts I don't listen to. I just don't have the time.
You don't have the time.
There's so many fucking podcasts.
This specific one is a little over 2 hours long. So
yeah, after Kanye walked off, I watched probably 10 more minutes, and I'm like, okay, I get it. But yeah, it's like, but you know what the weird thing is at first I was sick of Kanye. I'm like, you know what? He just does everything for attention. Yeah, he has a couple songs I like, whatever. And then I started kind of listening to, because there's definitely some mental illness there.
There is.
But there's also, I can understand not falling in line. I was joking today on Twitter. I was calling myself the Kanye West of shitty podcasts and comedy, because I have all these shitty podcasts attacking me because I'm not playing ball. I'm not going along with the narrative. And if you don't go along with the narrative, they try to vilify you. And what do you think you're doing? In a weird way, I kind of understand what he means. I kind of understand he's not playing ball. He's losing all this money and he's standing up for what he believes in. And it's just because he's not conforming. And instead of the Jews, I'm going after compound media cucks. Those are my Jews. The compound media cucks, you're my Jews, and I'm fighting against you as you try to fire hose me. I'm the Martin Luther King of comedy.
There, like I think about the diehard Kanye people from like 2 years ago to what they must be thinking now, right? They must be like scrolling back through their Twitter and just being like, delete. No, I did not actually go to his fucking Sunday church gathering. This isn't looking good, That guy is. I don't blame him. I mean, his mom basically died because he paid for her to go have surgery that wasn't needed.
Mm-hmm. No, it is. I mean, but he's also the American dream. The fact that he became a billionaire and an entrepreneur.
Oh, I thought you meant by fucking Kim.
And if you let me do my thing, I would have got to the Kardashian. But he figured out, and now he's like upset and angry. But I'm like, Kanye, you won America. You won the American dream. And now he's resenting everything. But I understand just getting frustrated and getting angry and just seeing the bullshit. There's a lot of bullshit that goes on in life. And I see people try to jump on other people for financial gain, followers. And it's frustrating because you see it's not authentic. It's not genuine. It's just people trying to get ahead. And I guess we're all trying to get ahead, but you also got to have some sort of morals. You also got to have some sort of compass. You got to understand that it's not all about getting ahead at the end of the day. Like, treat anybody, even if you don't have any fucking Twitter followers, treat them with respect. Be cool. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a great example of like, even if you have over $1 billion, I guess was his worth, It doesn't mean that he's got $1 billion in the bank, but the dude still does, right? Enough money to just fuck off.
He still has fuck you money, but also it takes a lot of balls to say what you want to say and lose your Adidas sponsor. And I know what it's like, Tyler, because I said what I had to say and I lost Silk City hot sauce.
That's true. That was devastating.
You know what? Kanye lost the Gap. I lost Manscaped. So I know I am the Kanye West of comedy, baby.
So who's really hurting?
On site?
But it goes to show, like, even if you have that much money that he has, like, things are never perfect.
More money, more problems. More money, more problems.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be nice to have a little bit of that. So sign up to the Patreon, everybody, for little as $3. Let's go. I'm John Rambo. I'm fighting the war, son. I'm like Kanye out there, speaking the truth, spitting the truth, going against the grain, going against the narrative, son. So is that true? He wanted to run for vice president. He asked Trump.
He claims that he's running for presidency again, Kanye.
Do you think they would win? No way.
No, the thing is, like, he did this shit last time, says he's going to run, but he never turns in like the proper paperwork you're supposed to. So he's never on the ballot. So it's fucking stupid, and it's just a whole publicity thing.
That's black people for you. They're never good with paperwork.
They just can't fucking follow through.
Dude, I'm not just listen, you can take this for what it was. We'll get back into this. Dude, I got pulled over. I got pulled over one with expired tags. And I remember I was sitting in the courtroom, and I went last because my last name was Zumock. So I had to watch I'm just saying, that day in court, not every court, but that day, every black person there was driving with expired tags, including yours truly. I was thinking I was the only white. I was like the Rosa Parks of expired tags. So everyone there didn't have the proper paper, had insurance. It was hilarious. And one guy there was on a marijuana charge, and he's like, "Yo, man," he goes, "What do you plead?" He said, "Not guilty." The judge was like, "It's probably not a good idea to come and plead not guilty when you smell like marijuana."
You reek of it, yeah.
But it was all paperwork, no license, no registration. So I was just like, "Oh my goodness, I guess I'm gonna erase this,
dude." No, so and you know, same thing will happen with Kanye this time around. He won't ever turn in the paperwork to actually go about it.
So I guess he went to Mar-a-Lago right here in Florida. In fact, I'm going to be on that side.
He fucking went there and asked Trump to be his vice president, like his running mate.
I'm going to be in West Palm Beach on Sunday. So right where Mar-a-Lago is. And I guess Trump got pissed or perturbed.
Of course. Why not?
Yeah. I think that was, but is it as far-fetched as Donald Trump running for president? I mean, they're both.
Well, Trump has already turned in all of his paperwork to run for president.
Okay, well, yeah, you're right. Trump does his paperwork, you know. Well,
he has someone do it, but it's done. Can you imagine Trump sitting there like answering questions?
When I don't know I'm quoting whoever's saying this. I don't know if it's Kanye. It says when Trump started basically screaming at me.
Kanye. Yeah, he talks in the third person for sure.
Yeah.
They both do, right? Like, what a weird conversation that is.
When Trump basically started screaming at me, Kanye, at the table, telling me I was going to lose. I mean, has that ever worked for anyone in history? Ye said in the video. Oh, this is taken from a video. Okay.
There is a video. It's on his Twitter.
I don't follow him.
No, I watched it just because I thought it was so funny. There's nothing more funny than Kanye going and asking Trump to be his vice president. That's fucking hilarious. That's the coolest thing that he's done.
I'm going to run for president. I'm going to have little Romeo, Master Peace Kid, be my vice president.
There you go.
Let's make this a trend. Let's just keep this thing going. But, you know, on the flip side of that, he's a master marketer. He knows how to keep his name in the news. You think he's just smart enough to realize I'm going to do something so crazy and everyone's going to talk about it. I'm going to go down to Mar-a-Lago and say, hey, I want to be vice president. And it works. And And him walking off all these like Tom Hannity or fucking Hannity?
Tim Pool, I think.
Tim Pool and Hannity. He walked off Hannity. But they talk about it and they watch it. I watched it. I don't know. I know who Tim Pool is, but I don't listen to his podcast. I don't watch it, but I watched it. I was like, all right. He walked off.
Oh, you know, so I guess the whole Tim Pool, they say that like Tim was just kind of talking over him. I'm just kind of like looking at like the live chat. Said he was kind of like kept asking questions, talking over him. So Kanye just kind of had enough. That's the thing is like, I don't think Kanye's dumb, obviously.
I think, well, here's the thing. Like, it's Tim Pool's show. I know Kanye doesn't, respect that, but.
Yeah, but if you have a guest on,
that's true.
Talk over the guest.
Yeah, you're supposed, as a talk show host, you're supposed to like give room to breathe and ask questions and sit. That's why Ron Bennington is one of the best interviewers ever, because he'll say, he's a man of very few words. He'll say a few things, get to the point, cuts the fat out, and just lets you talk. Mm-hmm. And, but then again, it's not like it's up close and personal. It's not like it's Tom Snyder. It's a podcast where everyone's just having a conversation. It's not a radio program. It's a fucking podcast.
Yeah. Well, that's the difference. That's the beauty about podcasts is it's just relax, right? It's a fucking conversation. You're supposed to be a fly on the wall listening to an actual conversation. It's not supposed to be radio.
Yeah, we're not up against it. We're not going into a break. We're not giving away tickets at the top of the hour. We're not going to ask you, where you playing this week. We're just fucking around. Let's have some fun. It's conversation. God damn it. I don't have to explain what a podcast is.
Tons of bitches.
All right. Well, since I call myself the Kanye West of comedy, that leads us to the mailbag of assholes. They'll hammer home the point because the war continues, Tyler. I continue to fight these they're all the same podcast. They're all doing the same shit. They're copying each other. They're trying to go after comedians that actually put in the work. They do it, and they try to exploit the narrative, and they try to profit off of you. And I get an email. I had an email pulled up, ready to rock, and then last minute, I call an audible because I get this email today. And the reason why I bring this one up because it freaked me out. It freaked me out.
Well, so on that, we were supposed to do this last night. So in between last night and now, he had a new one.
I got one this afternoon, and and I again, you could always email me chadzumock3@gmail.com, at chadzumock.com, or DM me on the Patreon. Those are the two places I check the most. I don't necessarily respond to the tweets, and I'm going to get to the Twitter and all that in a second. But I got this email form, and it freaked me out because, as you know, I don't pick the most complimentary. I get messages. They're nice. I get some mean ones. I just pick the most interesting one we can dissect. And I'll tell you why this freaked me out. So let's pull it up. I won't say the name, but it says, "You are such a bad comedian." I'm assuming he's talking about me because you're not.
You never know. You never know.
Yeah. Well, he said your podcasting career is over if you stick around. You remember
me?
Remember last week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's over.
podcasting career is over. And he's like, you're such a bad comedian. Probably the worst I've ever seen or heard. That says a lot. And then it goes, Carl from Who Are These Podcasts?
Oh, interesting.
Played your stand-up on his show, and you are so awful. Try to defend this link. You can't. How does Jim Brewer and Daniel Tosh let you open for them? They must feel sorry for you, like you're a Make-A-Wish Foundation kid. You are so soft. You're such a pussy, and you have to delete tweets. Who deletes tweets? Do you delete tweets because you're scared you're going to get owned by everyone on Twitter? You should fucking quit now. So I go, all right, we get this every week.
Yeah.
I've been getting it for 15 years. And I continue to work, by the way. And I click on the link. And I'm going to tell you why this freaks me the fuck out. I swear on my brother's grave, my mother's grave, I don't watch or listen to any of these podcasts anymore because it's just out of sight, out of mind. You don't listen to it. It's just like they're not going to say anything I haven't heard. I don't care. And it doesn't bother me. So I clicked on this link. I'll catch clips. Don't get me wrong. People will send me clips. I'll watch a couple clips, but I do not listen to the podcast. I watched about 4 minutes of this and I fucking turned it off. Look at this. This is Who Are These Podcasts? This was the link he sent me.
When was this?
It came out 11 hours ago. It says Chad Zumock's stand-up is so bad with Doug from Who's. So first of all, I see this. I know exactly. This was 3 months into my stand-up. I lived in Los Angeles.
Well, that's what I meant is when was that stand-up? Because you're young.
This was almost 20 years ago. I was 3 months into stand-up and I'm watching First of all, this is why it freaks me out. And I haven't seen this in like 20 fucking years. Okay, I'll tell you the backstory. I started in LA. I'm not going to bore everybody. I started doing open mics and I was going around. I was hustling. I was going up every night. Whitney Cummings and I would go to open mics. We could do coffee shops. We do hole in the walls. And one day I did the Knitting Factory. It was on a Sunday. And this guy, Charles, big fat dude, Earl and I have talked about him. Forgot it. He's dead now. Rest in peace. He booked it and he booked me on the show. It's a hot show, real hot show. And I remember I went on, I think Owen, just to give you an idea how long ago, Owen Benjamin went on before me. And he killed. He did great. And granted, I'm 3 months in. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I had a great set. So a guy named Mike Jaglin was there. He's booking this weird phone app called Comedy Time. It's like you could watch phone at the time. You could watch stand up on your phone. It was like at the time, like 2005, it was like revolutionary. and they asked if I wanted to do it. And I go, okay, what is it? And he told me, he goes, we film it at the Ice House.
What was it called?
Comedy Time.
Interesting.
And he goes, we film it at the Ice House, which is Pasadena, and it's like a fucking one of the best clubs in the country. And at the time, like I haven't done any. I did the Ha Cafe open mic. I was like, what? The fucking Ice House?
There's another one. Was it like Flip Cam or something like that? Or
probably. I mean, there was all those weird things. This was so long ago.
Bert got caught up in one of those that early on too. I remember him talking about that.
So I'm 3 months in, and he goes, it pays $50 and you get 2 free drink tickets. And that's like my first paying gig. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. I was like, $50? And then I was pumped. I'm like, yes, fucking, I'm doing Comedy Time or whatever. And, and again, I'm green as hell. I'm 5 months in. I don't even know.
Yeah.
But so I get there. I'm nervous. I'm scared. It's a packed room. And I fucking eat shit for like.
I was gonna ask, like, is it bad?
It's like, yeah. Oh, it's terrible. It's horrible. And I'm like, I'm doing this like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing like a sketch, like I'm doing like a shitty Anthony Jeselnik / Brody Steve. I don't know what the hell I was doing, but it's really bad. I didn't have a voice. I had no voice. And okay, what freaks me out.
But so they did this how long ago then?
This is like 2005, 2004.
No, this podcast right now.
It says it came out 11 hours ago.
Why are they pulling up footage of you from 20 fucking years ago?
That's what's freaking me out. Well, he's trying to I didn't watch all of it because I didn't want to watch me. First of all, I don't even watch. No comic wants to watch themselves or listen to themselves. Nobody. And I couldn't watch this because this is like almost 20 years old, but they're trying to pawn it off like I just did this. Like this is my act. Yeah. This is what I do. First of all, Carl, you're a cunt. Any comic in their first 3 months, I'm talking Joe Rogan, Jim, we're all terrible. We don't know what the hell we're doing.
Is Carl or Doug?
I don't even know who Doug is.
No, I know, but okay. So then you don't know if he's a comedian or not. Is Carl a comedian?
No, he was in digital. He just stole Jocktober, but
okay. Because I was going to just assume like producer Chris. I wouldn't take any shots at a producer because I assume he's not a comedian either.
No, but I mean, they're shitting on my comp. They pretend like it's.
But that's what I mean. Like, who the fuck?
They're literally acting. They're literally acting like I did this yesterday. Like this is what this is coming out soon. But like I couldn't even watch it because it was so bad. I was so bad, but the fact that they would. This is what disturbs me. I haven't seen this in 20 years. Where did they go to the deep dark web? You can't find this anywhere. I have it on DVD at my aunt's house, and I'm like thinking, did he go to my aunt's house and burn the DVD?
I'm confused on why they all care so much about you. I don't get it.
But Tyler, what freaks me?
I truly don't get it.
But Tyler, I haven't seen this like in almost, 15, 20 years. Like it's nowhere to be found. I don't know where they got it. Did they contact Comedy Time? Who got this to them? Because it's freaking me out. I'm like,
but that's
I'd rather have
There's an obsession. There's an obsession.
I'd rather have a homemade porn online than this. That's how bad.
I mean, at least you admit it.
Cool. I don't even have it on my AirDrop. Like this thing's on a DVD at my aunt's house that I've never watched. I watched once or twice.
That's a really good point. Someone would have, especially what you said 20 years ago. So it could have been DVD, and then certainly DVD at that time. But then someone then has to transfer it over, digitize it in order to get it online in the fucking first place. That's remarkable. That I don't know. These other podcasts have some sort of obsession with you. They'll call it, I guess, a deep hate, or they'll just call it like content, right? To be safe. But I don't know. I don't know if you've maybe killed one of their siblings or something, because that's wild.
No, this is Tyler. This is what it is to a T. When I got into my little bullshit, Kevin started shitting on me, and then Kumia started shitting on me, and I'm shitting on Chrissy. So they all came after me, and
now you're cool with Kevin again. So what's the fuck Because
they're all trying to appease.
Kumia should be too. too big to give a fuck.
Well, Comey and I are cool. We're fine. He likes to join in on it, and that's fine. But he doesn't like, he's not like blatant about it. Like I could send him a message and he'll message me back. But they're just so obsessed with content, and a lot of them are making money off studying John and Opie. So they need something else.
What's wrong with Opie?
He's a douchebag. He's a narcissist, and yeah, but with me is like, I'm not playing ball. I'm not playing their game. So they're looking for anything. But the fact what drives me is they would go that far to find something when I'm 3 months into my comedy career.
Yeah.
And
that's wild.
They're literally making fun of me. Like, that's my new shit. Like, that's the new shit that's coming out. And I just don't understand how they got it. Like, I don't even know where, dude, I've been online for radio, like I've never seen that. So
I don't know. It's dangerous.
What is he going to do next week? Is he going to find the high school play I did a cameo in and like make fun of it? Like I just did it. Like, are you going to go, how far are you going to go back? My home videos when I'm in Disney World with my family, and you're going to make fun of me at the teacup ride? Like
how much content they need, you know,
and how desperate, like
how many of their viewers give a fuck, I guess it would be, you know, like how, like, I don't, I mean, it's
a handful,
like the group mentality of ganging up on, like, I don't know. I have no respect for Carlos Mencia, but I still wouldn't listen to like an hour-long podcast or whatever shitting on Carlos Mencia, because why?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I don't understand. Like, just to be in a group chat.
Well, it's like a trendy thing. Oh, Kevin just emailed me actually. They want to feel like the cool kids. They want to like. I
don't get it. I don't get it. They need more like actual problems in their lives, I guess. I don't fucking get it.
Listen,
like, kudos to them for their lives being so awesome that they need to find things to be like mad at. I don't.
Well, I don't get mad, because if you really break it down of what they're doing really and where they're at and where they're coming from and where they live, it's just like, you're nobody. Nobody knows who you are. It doesn't matter. You got like a small little niche audience. And I'd say a good percentage of them, they'll come at me and they'll end up becoming fans. So I'm actually getting fans from you. So thank you. But I'm just freaked out how you found that. Like, that's freaking me out. That's who put the time and energy to look for that, because I don't even, where? Yeah, just tell me where you got it. I need to know where, and I can't watch the video because it makes me cringe.
That comes from, again, like to be able to find something like that comes from like this like hate. It just comes from an undying hate in order to go that far. Like, there's some sort of absolute hate towards you for them. Like, because I mean, I've felt that hate before. I've wanted to go that far before, but
I've never met these people. I
also have a brain. I also have like, I'm an adult. But that's wild.
Yeah, but I've also never met these people, and I would never go digging for shit on him.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, is I've felt that same rage and hate, but come on.
But there was like two people that sent me a bunch of shit about Carl, like they sent me his address that he used to be in like marketing.
At that point, it's like,
but I never would put it out there. And his wife, and he's in a band, and he went to like a Weezer cruise, like all this weird shit. I'm like, I
don't need the ammunition. It's not.
But I'm never gonna do anything about that, because it's just fucking weird, and I don't care enough to say anything, and it's just not cool. It's just like, but at the end of the day, it's just like, who has the time and energy to go find this shit? It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
that one freaked me out. If you're listening, listen, I see the titles of your videos. I don't click on them. I know what you're doing. I've listened to your podcast. I know how you do it. But that one freaked me the fuck out, man.
That's something where like, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's one of his.
Maybe someone sent it to him.
Right. And
they send me
shit. And in that case, like I have at my house, buy a gun.
And I did.
Not for Not for
No.
like going out and about with it, but like your own house. Just
Well, I don't know if you're setting me up because I sent you that topic. I'm looking to buy a gun, and it's not because of this. It's just with all this online shit and that one dude showing up, and I don't like what's going on. And I live in Florida now, man. So the way everybody's acting, you got to protect yourself before you wreck yourself.
I bought a gun whenever all the BLM, peaceful protests were happening.
Yeah. By the way, I'm allowed to buy a gun. I can buy a gun.
I had before I had my daughter, my son was only 1 year old, and we're in his room, and we're like, it's my wife and I and him, and he's practicing walking back and forth from us, right?
Yeah.
And at that time, I get up, knock on the door. Oh, like who the fuck? So I walk over, I look at the blinds, and all I see is a kid turning the corner. So he's no longer at my front door. Now he's at my side door. And he doesn't knock on the side door. He tries to open it. Right?
What?
And it's locked. And then from there, comes back around, and my front window, you hear a big bonk. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I say kid because I know now he was a kid. He was 14, right? So like still could probably kick my ass. But no. And so I and he runs down the road, and I go and I look, and he had a steak knife.
What?
And so I call the cops.
Like from Ponderosa?
Just a fucking steak knife. And I call the cops. I was able to see, like, I guess his buddies go and like collect them, and they walk back. And I was like, yeah, they went in that fucking house. And so they get him, and they pretty much like they don't like arrest him, right? But they like try and find mom and all this shit. And it's a 14-year-old kid off his meds. And I don't live in a bad area. But what would have happened if I weren't home? Just my wife and my son, and they left the side door unlocked on accident. Nope, fuck that.
All right.
Fuck that. Here's a gun. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you ever seen this. Me and Earl, we used to do a spinoff podcast called the Bad Guys, and we were doing a podcast one day, and somebody recorded this online, and I'm glad they did. But I'm sitting here because this little podcast studio thing is right by the door. It's by the side, and I got my desk here, the ring light, and I got all this shit. And the door is like right over here. You can't see it. And I'm doing the podcast, and all of a sudden the door opens. And listen, I don't have a lot of visitors. I know I'm friendly with a couple of my neighbors. And this is the reaction. I don't have any audio for this. I'm going to figure this out during the break, how to do this. I don't have a producer. I don't know. I don't have the time to learn this. I got the shit to do. So here we go. So Earl and I are talking, but look at me on the right. Watch my reaction when I notice someone's coming in the house.
The side eye.
But watch.
Oh,
I
shit.
fucking run to the door. Earl goes, "What the fuck?" And I screamed.
That's your house.
Yeah, somebody just ran into my house.
Nope.
And I'm like, I'm fucking screaming. Like I thought someone was breaking into my house because it was like, what the hell? It was the middle of the night like this. And no, your door opens. You just think everything just races through your mind. And Earl's just like, what the fuck? He's just sitting there. Let me see if and here I come back and I tell him what happened. So, okay.
God, dude.
So what happened was I left my keys in my door, and my neighbor way down the way, she doesn't live there anymore. She moved out. She basically saw the keys. She opened it up and was going to put the keys inside the house because my car is like right out over there in the parking lot. But what if I had a gun and I saw that? So,
well, again, you be wise with it. You don't just wait for your door to open and just start firing shots, right? You confront, and if they continue towards you, like
but who knows?
I understand.
I've never had a gun. I never owned a gun. But anyways,
funny. So what's funny is I live in a new house now, right? We moved, and when we moved, I have to move it and it's in a safe, which is locked in another safe, right?
By the way, how are you gonna get that gun if there's a home intrusion?
It's gonna be moved into my closet. But when I moved, I lost.
You should put the gun in your kids' room.
I lost the keys for both safes.
Oh,
so I was like, I don't know who's gonna find these keys first, but I finally found them. But for a while there, I was like, it's getting cold out. I got a gun sitting somewhere in the garage.
I might not be father of the year if they can't find these keys.
Got him. Figured it out.
Well, I want to lead us into a feel-good story. Did you see the story in Boston? Police found 4 dead babies in South Boston condo. You see this? It's fucked up.
No, what?
Police.
How? What?
I'll read. We'll comment on it as we go.
Titling this one "Boston Babies."
Yeah. Police are now saying they found 4 dead babies in a South Boston house that drew a huge police presence, according to I can't read it, cascade of rumors earlier this month. Police wrote in an update Monday night, sort of a brief of this unsettling situation. Basically, what happened was they just found a bunch of dead babies. They have no.
There's nothing more to it.
Well, there is. I just don't subscribe to the Boston Herald. Let me see if I can find some more stuff.
Yeah, there is an outcome. We just don't know what it is.
That's how much of a.
They found another 6.
Maybe this is a shit podcast. Listen, if you're
terrifying.
By the way, if you're getting the news from us, shame on you.
Yeah, that's true.
There's real news people out there. We're fucking idiots.
True, and that's fair. Yeah. So that's
Okay, I got more information. The bodies of the babies were found on November 17th. Oh, way to report it now. When police responded to a call to investigate a condo building in South Boston, officers found that
it smelled like dirty diapers.
To be human fetuses or an infant in the building. Homicide detectives found out what appeared have been additional human remains. Holy shit. They're not saying exactly what's going on. Maybe they don't want to fuck up their investigation.
Yeah.
The building police found the babies in 9 units. How many? What the fuck? There's a baby killer on the run? So they're not really giving the story out.
That's weird.
That's really
weird.
Listen, there's all these murder docs, and you're like, that's fucked up. But man, babies. That's why that Chris Watts one, the guy who killed his family. That's why
he started.
Yeah, man. It's just that's when it gets weird when it comes down to babies.
That's not okay.
Nah.
I mean, well, you know, babies that can't talk versus a 3-year-old that's asking why I have to put this towel over my head or whatever hits different for me.
Yeah.
But also don't kill babies. That's not what I'm saying.
By the way, that's our next merch. Don't kill babies.
Don't kill babies.
And it's also John Travolta's next movie. Look Who's Not Talking.
It's also the platform I'm running on for 2024 presidency. Don't kill babies. Right? That's pretty popular these days.
You'll win. You'll win.
What if that guy is like whoever the baby killer is? What if it's just he's just doing abortions?
He's just doing them too late.
Too late. He's doing late term.
Listen, I'm a busy abortion doctor. Okay, I got stuff going on. I'll get to it.
Hey, did you miss your appointment 10 times? I'm still here.
Listen, I know you made an appointment. I know it was 8 months ago, but I'm ready now. Yeah, I don't know.
There's my old house, the same one with the knife guy. I said it was not a bad area, but this is getting suspect now. One day I was driving home and there's a news crew out there, like a couple doors down from me. And I get home, I'm like, what the fuck's that about? And then I talked to my neighbor later on. She's like, yeah, apparently like it's the owners of the house, their son lives in the basement and he's got a baby mama and a baby. And he fucking whacked the head too hard and killed the baby. And my wife was pregnant with my kid at the time, my first, right? And I just told her, I was like, well, silver lining, like that's not going to happen twice on the same street. So I'm good.
I can't think of a better way to close out the podcast. Dead babies.
It's
Jesus.
dead babies.
Okay, what are we calling this podcast? Dead babies. Look who's not talking, or I'm the next Kanye West. I'm the Kanye West of comedy.
The next Kanye of comedy. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
just start putting out your old material.
dude, that freaked me out. I like, honestly, Carl, if you're listening, I don't know where the fuck you got it, but that's freaky. First of all, listen, and I'm being honest right now. This is, if you're listening, this isn't like content. This isn't podcasting. This isn't radio wars. This is serious. Like, don't
Weird.
Like when you guys played that audio, I didn't listen to it when I was at the Boca Black Box, and I was in the big room with Brewer, and I did the small room next door. I did 2 shows. Some guy came in and recorded my set. All right. And I was just working on shit, but it's not cool. And Anthony was there listening to it. And Anthony was the one that was making a huge deal out of them recording Louis C.K.'s. You remember the whole Parkland shooter audio that got out? How you shouldn't record. Listen, you guys might not like me. You might not think I'm funny, but at the end of the day, I still work at this. I try at it. I'm not like John trying to cash in for $1. I really do love comedy. I love doing it. So you goof on this podcast, goof on all my shit, but just leave the comedy shit alone, dude. Let me fucking do my thing. This is how I make a living. This is how I make an income. Your thing is making fun of podcast.
On the whole making a living thing, are you selling plasma now? I just saw your arm.
No, I gave full disclosure. I got one of those IV drips.
Ooh.
I did a cleanse. Because I'm going 2023 alcohol free, and I'm just ramping up. I'm going all in. 2023. I just want to be in the best shape, the best condition, because everything I've done, I haven't really tried hard at. I just fuck around, and I really just want to give it my all 1 year before I die. I'm gonna be 48. Like let's go be the best physical condition. Let's do the best podcasting. Let's do my best stand up. And at the end of the year, we'll reevaluate. We'll see where we went, where we came from, and we'll look at the pros. We'll look at the cons. And if, nothing happened, I'll go back to being a fucking idiot that's lazy.
And maybe that will be, selling plasma then.
Maybe then I'll be selling plasma. Maybe we can get a sponsor, somebody of some plasma place.
Yeah, I looked into it once. I've been broke. Still am.
I don't like needles.
I hate needles.
Yeah.
That's always the annoying thing. Is people are like, well, why you have tattoos then? It's so different. Very different.
No, I got a Groupon, and there's an IV drip place right down the street, and I've been reading about it, and it's just this cleansing thing, and it works. Yeah. I felt like $1 million like an hour later. So I'm like,
yeah,
it's expensive though. It was like $150 for
How
30
long?
minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah.
Do you feel that much different after that long?
I felt good an hour after.
Later,
and I woke up this morning feeling terrific. I went to the gym, had a good workout.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted a hard reset. I wanted a hard reset. Like I got 2 back massages, and I did the IV drip, and I'm going in, and I got
2
these
back
shows.
Massages. How many happy endings?
None. Kevin brought
in light of Deshaun Watson coming back, you did 0?
I said it on Misery Loves Company. And I told Kevin, I'm not a hand job guy. I mean, I will gladly take one, but when I go in there,
I know, make her work for it.
Yeah. I play hard to get in those places because I want the massage first. Okay. Because I want to, I like a good deep tissue leaving like $1 million.
I think it was like Greg Fitzsimmons who had the best joke about that. His wife gave him a Groupon for a massage, so he finally went. Never went before, and the one that he went to got raided while he was getting massage. so he had to walk out with the rest of these guys, but he's like, I had a Groupon.
That's a good joke. That's a very funny joke. Greg's a very funny writer. Fitzdog. But speaking of stand-up comedy, this Thursday, December 1st, I will be at Tampa Side Splitters with the great Don Jameson. It's my last show in Tampa for 2022. It's my favorite club in the world. I'm looking to have a good time. I got a couple new things I'm going to be trying out. And then that morning we'll be on the Mike Calta show right here on 102.5 The Bone. Later, the very next day, we're driving to Boca Raton. Jim Florentine, Don Jameson, myself. We're doing stand-up comedy at the Boca Black Box Theater. I'm going to be in the small room again. I'm going back and forth, just like I did with Brewer. So I hope you can make it out. The 22nd through the 24th, I will be at Visani's Comedy Zone in Port Charlotte. I will be there for Christmas Eve. The very next day, I fly out on Christmas Day back home. Cuyahoga Falls, Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Streetsboro, Kent, Ohio. I will be at the Funny Stop December 26th, and my birthday, December 27th, my birthday show. And then I'll be flying back for New Year's. And then 2023, we're doing it. We're going to do it. That's where you can catch me. Sign up to the Patreon. We had a great month. Thanks to all the new Patreons. We're going to keep this thing rolling. It's going to get better in 2000. You're getting the best version of the Z-Man in 2023, bitches. It's happening. I'm coming in swinging. I wasn't trying before, but I am now. So look out.
There's a new template coming as well.
There's a new sheriff in town and a new template. Y'all be good now. Yeah. Tyler, anything else you want to plug?
My ass.
Plug Tyler's ass. Shout out. Oh, we never got to that toilet paper, that butt doctor. Anyways, we'll get to that next week.
No, I did.
All right. For Tyler, I'm Chad Zumock. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for the continued support. Sign up to the Patreon. And if you don't have the money for the holiday season, go ahead. Subscribe on the iTunes, Pandora, Spotify. Leave a 5-star review. That's it. Thank you. That's a wrap. Count the votes. Bring home the troops. Merry Christmas.